So the plan is to play some of Synduality Echo of Ada. Just planning on doing some regular sorties. Nothing major. This is a game I've really been enjoying. Not a lot of people seem to be playing it. But I wanted to make a video about it. No particular motivation for that. Already gotten a lot of progress. This is Seafoam, my Magus.
How shall we start off the day?
She is... Status. She's a cradle support Magus. I think restoring field and quick repair are just extremely useful in basically every situation. I do have Umbrella here. She's an anti-cradle Magus. She doesn't get used very much because I'm not really out there hunting cradles. She started as a weather report Magus, but I used my remake ticket on her for starting with the deluxe version of the game that got me the early access to it. Got some stuff to get out of crafting. Got a reflective panel. I think I'm going to need another one of those. Silicon device. Living space. Oh, closet's done. So a big part of the progression in this game is just upgrading your base. A lot of this is just cosmetic. It's just nicer stuff.
Not bad.
Level 1 closet. It's going to be an hour and 10 minutes before walls and ceiling are done. That maxed out sleeping quarters. It's actually really easy to get this maxed out. It says that mega skills are improved. If you look at the upgrade description in the upper right, I don't know how, or if that's real or just a placebo, who can say. But yeah, a lot of this game's progression is just upgrading all this stuff. Like pit facilities here will increase the capacity of my safe pocket, which might be important, who can say. Let's see, what do we have going? Pretty late game, I think, in terms of association requests. So I need 2 Gen 2 micromotors. Those are pretty much exclusively dropped by cradles, so it's going to be a pain to get those. There's basically no way for me to guarantee I'm finding those. Got to take out 10 gazers with the marksman rifle heavy energy type. That should be fairly easy. I think I'm geared up to do that one. And I need 5 more incubator cores. Incubator cores are a huge pain to get because there aren't many incubators around, and they have a really low drop rate for their cores. Their cores are rare. Let's see. Oh, hey, vacuum. Incredible. A big part of this game, I feel like, is the sortie menu here. Just periodically shows, I think it's like 30-second long clips of your magus just doing stuff. And I think part of the progression motivation is kind of shame-based. It's one of the few shame-based progression systems I've ever seen, where the game is a lot of looking at your magus having to deal with your awful living situation and going, you should get better stuff. I want to point out over here in the shop that there are male magus. I've been playing this game for almost 60 hours. I have seen 2 players with male magus. So there's definitely a specific demographic this game has hit. Really feels like there aren't a lot of players playing this game, which is unfortunate. I really like this game. It's a really fun, well, it's a serviceable game, but it's one of the few games or mech media ever I've seen that's carrying forward any of the ideas from Blue Gender. You ever seen the anime Blue Gender? If you haven't, I don't recommend it. Blue Gender's really weird. It's like a post-apocalyptic setting where there are monsters, and like you have to kill them by shooting them in their core, and like they use mechs to fight the monsters. Blue Gender is maybe one of the anime that exists that is most visibly stuck in production hell. It feels like there's a different animation team every 3 episodes. And it's really weird, and it's horny in kind of uncomfortable ways. Not ways that I think are inherently bad, but it's just got those vibes of like somebody's extremely specific kink is on screen, and they're real into this one idea, and it's going to be around a lot. One thing to note about Synduality is that the Magus is a big part of the setting. Magus are androids. They're quantum computing androids. They look like humans. They've got, quote, ultra-realistic skin, so they can better be the quote-unquote friends of humanity. I don't think that's why you give an android ultra-realistic skin, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. There's also an anime called Synduality Noir. In Synduality Noir, Magus call their partner their master, so that's just there. That is what it is. That gets localized in this game as Uniter. Uniter doesn't really mean anything, and it's barely ever said in this game anyway. So that's fine by me. I'll get into it a little bit more later, I'm sure. But let's actually get out onto the road here. Oh, actually, I do want to check. I think I need more reflective panels. I do need more reflective panels. Let's go ahead and get that crafting. I can't make any weapons. I was hoping I'd have the resources to make another burst assault rifle LE +1. I don't. Oh, I could make another birdwatcher. That's not important. I mean, yeah, let's go ahead and get that +2 excavator cooking. But what I came in here for, we do not have the supplies to make a reflective panel. That is unfortunate. Okay, is there anything else we can get cooking that I need? Can make suspension. I think I need dampers for a quest. Is it dampers or... yeah, I need dampers and stabilizers for a quest, so I don't want to make one of those right now. Having enough trouble finding the heat pumps or whatever it was. I've already got one of those. I don't have a recoil module. Power supplies. There's a lot of things in this list that I need. Well, I don't need, but a lot of things that would be helpful to me. I like to try to have one of each cradle upgrade part available on standby. Yeah. Let's put all these back on the wish list. Well, let's take the ones that I already have. Rain gems are so rare that I really do want those highlighted whenever I see them. Balancer I don't need to worry about. That I do. That would be nice. I don't really need the parts for that. Having precious ore and Etria ore highlighted would be smart. Let's just go ahead and get that recoil module working. Gonna take 22 minutes. Alright, sortie. So this is my not cloud, I always think cloud for some reason. Birdwatcher +1 parts. I'm getting a bonus to all of its stats because I'm using only Birdwatcher +1 parts. Got a Burst Assault Rifle LE, just an extremely solid weapon. You can buy it out of the shop eventually, out of like the in-game currency item shop. It's an unlock there. Just very reliable. And the Marksman Rifle Heavy Energy, I haven't actually used it yet. I got that as the reward for a quest because they want me to test it. I usually go out with 5 repair kits, 5 sealing kits, and then 3 stacks of ammo, 2 for whatever weapon is my main weapon, and 1 stack for whatever weapon I'm not intending on focusing on. But yeah, oh, that toilet looks awful. I don't know if that's going to be able to, I don't know if that's going to get any better, because I've already upgraded the bathroom once, and it's still that awful toilet. Do I have any achievements to do? Nope. So just a regular run. If I'm hunting gazers, I've been spending a lot of time in the northern zone. This is the first recording I'm doing of this game. So yeah, let's just go ahead and go out with the normal north zone. So the thing about cradle coffins, which are the mechs in this game, is that they have a backpack that your Magus sits in. The Magus is a lot like an astromech droid from Star Wars. They use their quantum computing abilities to make piloting your cradle coffin a lot easier. Each Magus has like special abilities. There are 5 different ability archetypes, and at the moment there are 6 total Magus personality archetypes. Each personality archetype has like a different base appearance and voice, mannerisms and such.
Nice weather. Let's hope it stays that way.
They're pretty talky.
Our objective can be completed in this
They're
very
giving
area.
you a
I've placed a
pretty
marker on the map. Check it out.
constant feed of data.
Search.
This is
I've
important.
used the data collected to mark a point of interest on the map.
Okay.
I recommend exploring the area.
So this is an extraction
AO
shooter.
detected.
You might be
Small in
familiar
scale
with,
and
say,
of
Tarkov is the one that I know of. Honestly,
Better than
I don't know of any others off
What
the
do you
top
say
of my
we
head.
keep
I've heard of a few of them, but I haven't played them, or
confirmed.
I haven't played Tarkov either.
Nice.
But the point is that the goal
Chaser
is to
defeated.
go out into the world, get resources, and then get to
We've been
one of
bested by
those
overdrifters
green
here time and
icons on
again.
my radar.
Let's turn the
It's an
tide.
extraction elevator, and leave. You don't get to keep anything if you don't successfully leave. Also, if you don't successfully leave, you're
AO
gonna
crystal
lose everything you
detected.
took with you.
Purity. Subpar. At best.
The main reason, so long as you don't get sloppy when fighting Enders, which are the monsters, the main reason you might not get to return
Chaser detected.
is because another player may have killed
Detected
you.
by a chaser.
A lot of people
We already
feel
discovered
that this game
crystal.
is like a single player game with player killers, which is wrong. I feel like some people think this game is a
We
PvP
have
game
arrived at the training area. We can
with
make
people that
progress on
don't
a
like to
request
do
in this
PvP.
area.
I don't think that's right either. This game is an extraction shooter.
Chaser detected.
To me, it is
This
more
is the
like
target of the hunt request.
Dark Souls.
A gazer has noticed us. Ender incoming.
This is a game where basically you have to treat it like you are always being invaded. I need to get away from that because I don't have a cover. I do not like this rifle.
Gazer
It is semi-auto. I should be using it like the semi-auto rifle it is, instead of taking single shots like it's a proper sniper rifle. I wonder how far this zoom is. Who can say?
Crawler confirmed. Hit confirmed. Crawler defeated.
Crawlers will explode if they get to you. They're that enemy type. If you've played a video game, you fought one before. Alright, this isn't... Yeah, this is pretty solid. Get out of the way of that. If you're wondering why this gazer is taking so many shots to kill, because it is a tier 3 gazer. It's a gazer Viscount. It's the strongest type of gazer. It'll appear here sometimes. Kind of trying to keep an ear out for... I mean, my Magus isn't reporting engine sounds, so there's probably not a player nearby. But I'm not sure if she'd be able to hear engine sounds from an enemy that isn't moving, is the thing. So there could be a player nearby who's just being quiet. Item. Another gazer.
I detect the faint sound of an engine somewhere.
I don't like that.
Noticed us.
There's a pretty good position.
Reports indicate ender casualties are common in this area.
That's not a good position.
Has noticed us. Mega skill primed and ready to go. Ender incoming.
Incubators are kind of stupid. They tend to get caught up on things a lot. This is a pretty good place, I feel like, to try to spot other players that are on approach. It's also why this particular location is very dangerous. This is a good place to snipe from. For people who might be interested in this game, but they don't know if they want to do PvP or not, I have good news. There are 2 maps in this game, the northern region and the southern region. The game, until you unlock the southern region, the game will not put you in a session with a target that has a bounty on them. It won't put you in a session with a black market player, basically, which is the PvP-focused faction. The other big thing that makes this not as intimidating as you might think is if you're playing the PvE-focused faction, the Association, you've actually got the advantage in PvP.
Container confirmed.
Whenever any Association player spots a black market player, it pings their location on the map for all Association players in that session. I just heard an engine, so time to be careful. Actually, radar site. Yeah, that's fine.
Destination set. Must be a fellow Association member. And how are you today? I have detected the drive sounds of an incoming cradle.
Right.
Roger that. Bringing up equipment and Magus type. Cargo details coming up.
Yeah. You can say hello to other players, it's fine.
Gazer detected.
Oh.
This is the target of
I always want to be a little bit careful around other players. Generally, don't point your crosshair at them. That'd be bad. But there's nothing stopping an Association player from killing you. There's kind of a 3 strikes and you're out policy with the Association. and
make progress on a
you
request
do
in the
get
city.
like flagged for association players if
I
you
detect
have
the faint
killed
sound of an engine somewhere.
other association players. We're approaching the city. The city is a great place to get a lot of stuff.
Hit confirmed. Ender incoming. Nice.
Unfortunately, that
Ender
also makes
has
it a
sustained
great
damage.
place to hunt
Gazer
players.
destroyed.
So always want to be careful of that. Especially if you're hearing engine sounds, which Omega said she was. I think we can get to the place I'm going by going past this elevator.
Rain. Looks like a mild drizzle.
Aside from...
Vendors matching the request description have been sighted in the vicinity. Let's see what we can find.
Aside from blue gender, a major influence on this game, pretty undeniably I think, is Death Stranding. If you have played Death Stranding and seen blue gender, you basically know all of the lore of this game already, even though the terms are different. What is going on down there?
Better.
Who's fighting?
Cradle detected. Looks to be a fellow association member. Though combat. And how are you today? I have detected the drive sounds of an incoming cradle. Analysis failed.
Okay.
Other drifters are currently excavating AO crystals.
There are players nearby at that crystal. That's fine, hopefully. Yeah, we're basically just rolling around looking for gazers. But the point of bringing up Death Stranding is that if you look in the lower left corner, we've actually got a weather resistance bar. It's the blue bar that is going down constantly at the moment. This rain is extremely dangerous to people, and it's extremely dangerous to hardware. So we have to maintain our weather resistance to continue operating. If our weather resistance gets too low, instead of losing weather resistance, we will be losing HP while we're in the rain. We can take shelter to deal with that. If you've got a weather report, Magus, their ability allows them to basically give you like an umbrella against the rain. That's why Umbrella was named Umbrella.
This area should have what we're looking for.
I might change her name in the future. You can change their names at any point.
It's a bandit. Commencing analysis. Halting analysis.
Bandit.
Hit confirmed.
See, I want parts, so...
Direct hit to enemy coffin. That should send them reeling. Hit confirmed. Enemy has taken damage. The enemy is almost finished.
Great.
We've been bested by other drifters here time and again. Let's turn the tide today.
Looks like I didn't even need to fight him to get to that item. That's funny.
I detect the faint sound of an engine somewhere.
Like all cradles, the weakness of a bandit is the coffin on the back where the Magus goes. This is a pack dropped by another cradle. Could be a player.
Reports indicate Ender casualties.
Usually bandit. Around here anyway. Let's see.
I have picked up a return request from another drifter.
Return request. Is it anywhere nearby? I don't think so.
Cradle detected. Analysis failed.
Okay. Let's get in here. I don't like not knowing where an enemy, potentially enemy cradle is. Grab that. Any crystals nearby? Yeah. Let's actually head down to this one. I'm hoping to find more
Very well,
gazers on
then.
the way.
Destination set. I have detected the drive sounds of an incoming cradle.
I'm sure you have.
It's a bandit. Commencing analysis. Analysis complete.
I'm not even going to try to do that fight. Bandits generally aren't smart enough to really follow you that far.
Chaser detected.
They can be persistent, but not too smart. Hey, crystal. Right, where is it? Out in the middle of sandy area near the training area. Sometimes this game stutters like that. I think it's just the servers. So far as I'm aware, there's no region locking on the multiplayer, so sometimes you're just playing with people that are overseas. And that is just what I assume is the rollback netcode kicking in.
We took out a bounty target here not too long ago.
Yeah.
Lucky us. We were able to find resources from their cargo.
Yeah, that was good, but they did just surrender to us. It's not that impressive to kill someone who gave up.
Nice aim. Ender has sustained damage.
So once you've become a criminal, by killing other players or willingly buying out your association contract, you can rejoin the association, but you have to have a bounty of 0. One of the ways to reduce your bounty is to let yourself get killed by association members. So I assumed they were just trying to get rid of their bounty. They were out in the free starter map and just like surrendered and turned around and let me melee kill them.
I advise using a Seafoam kit.
It was a weird interaction. I was like, oh, yeah, this is probably just them trying to rejoin the association. Because as I mentioned, being a black market player, real hard. Everybody can know where you are real easy, and generally, association players are really scared of black market players, maybe for good reason. So they will, association players will tend to shoot at black market players on site. Personally, I want to give a big shout out to all black market players. Really one of the most lucrative things that can happen to a
detected by a chaser.
Association player is finding the corpses, well, not corpses, finding the wrecks of association players that were killed by black market players. Because the black market player generally cannot carry everything they would get off of a association player's wreck. There's going to be good loot in there, and like that loot is persistent for a while. If you're real lucky, this has only happened to me once, but if you're real lucky, you might even be able to get back to your own wreck and loot your stuff off your wreck. Probably not. But it is possible.
Container confirmed.
How is there not a gazer around? I mean, I'm just not in the right place to see gazers, really, is what it is. There will be a gazer down here. How many more do I need to kill? 4 more? Thought I just heard a drop.
Bandit boss detected. Keep your wits about you.
That's fine. I've never fought the bandit boss. I've killed the Magus Hunter aces before, which I think are the second best type of bandit, like the second strongest type.
Detected. Reload interrupted.
Yeah, let's save this ammo for the
An ender
gazer.
has detected us. Gazer detected.
That gazer.
This is the target of the hunt request. Gazer destroyed.
Once a gazer starts spinning,
our last
is generally when you should dodge.
Detected by a
Projectile
chaser.
speeds that on enemies are
Confirmed.
very
Battery
fast.
remaining? Half.
And they
Enders
track
matching the
pretty
request
well.
description have been sighted in the vicinity. Let's see what we can find.
So long as you're aggressive on dodging, it's pretty hard to get hit by enders. But the more stuff you're carrying, the fewer overall times you'll be able to dodge. So, you know. Also do this.
Chaser defeat.
The little chainsaw melee. Basic chasers like that, you may as well melee them. Alright, I'm just gonna
Cargo
take
weight
this.
increased. Mobility has been
No
drastically
reason not to.
reduced.
I've been so focused on explaining things. This is a really bad run. I haven't really picked up much of anything.
Return request transmitted.
I did get a lot of gazer kills, so that's fine.
30 seconds until elevator arrives.
You know. Generally, once you've summoned the elevator, other players will know about it. They can see it from a certain distance.
15 seconds until elevator arrives.
You want to be out of sight while you're waiting on the elevator. Don't just sit out in the open. Cut off as many sight
Elevator
lines
will
as
arrive
possible,
in 5
or
seconds.
get to a position where you have a ton of sight lines.
The elevator is here.
So your Magus
Board
will
with care.
absolutely notice another player before you will. Your Magus needs to be able to see.
Elevator will descend
to
in
do that.
15 seconds.
I like to pop Restoring
AO
Field
search.
when I'm
not
on
detecting
the elevator.
any new AO crystal readings. Restoring field.
Just as a little bit of a safety net. It's just a area where you constantly heal.
It's good to be going home.
And that's just what like a general sortie is in
You got lucky
Synduality.
out there. Let's hope we didn't use it all up. All right.
I'm gonna
How
set her
about we go over
to
our
4
last
times
item?
speed on this,
Commencing replay.
so we can just get through that. But yeah, it gives you a full replay of the whole thing. We can go back to the beginning and do this at 2 times speed.
It's the first time we've
Yeah.
seen that kind of ender in this area. Excavated AO crystals at this location.
It's not the first time we've seen that kind of ender in that area.
And defeated the enemy. Here's where we obtained
She says
crafting
that a lot.
materials.
I think it might be a
Here's
mistranslation
where we got an item you've been wanting.
of
Never
the
seen this
intent of
item
that
at this
statement.
location before. Logging coordinates for reference.
That one, I
We
believe.
engaged in battle and defeated the enemy. It was the first time we've seen that kind of ender in this area.
This is neat. I think it's
We
not very
encountered a crawler at
useful
this location.
though.
It was the first time we've
It's
seen
mostly
that
just
kind of
showing
ender in
off
this
that the
area.
game knows all this.
Encountered an ender swarm at this. Next is payout details. Let's start by reviewing your AO crystal haul. Let's cash out our haul.
That's really bad. I don't know, when you're first starting the game, that's a pretty hefty chunk of change to get in one go. That is nothing at this point. I think the most I've ever gotten in one sortie was 42,000.
Moving on,
Really well.
here's a rundown of the items you obtained. Looks like you got some valuable items. You even managed to get some items on your wish list.
Valuable, yes. Nothing rare though.
And now let's take a look at the request progress you've made. There's
Still
a
need
request
those
on the
incubator
verge of
cores.
completion. Finish it on your next run. Let's also see what progress you've made on any achievements on this expedition.
Oh. I don't think this is
Looks
notable.
like you made progress on an achievement. Congratulations. Let's check out the reward. That concludes debriefing. Be sure to apply what we've learned.
let's actually, yeah, let's check out what that was. I think it's just like a weapon pack or something.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Your feats as a drifter have been recognized. Let's check out your drifter pass.
Yeah. It's actually really rare that you get that like face-to-face interaction. But I think it's often queued up once you get back to base. Sometimes you get camera angles like this, which are real weird. It's kind of a weird voyeuristic thing going on with the camera angles. That's fine. Got that +2 excavator. I'm not gonna... Yeah, there's nothing really there. Okay. Oh, can't wait for that Pac-Man hat. I'm lying. I don't care about any of the Pac-Man stuff. Oh. That's something. I think that's an ogre? Yeah, that's an ogre body. Exploration body from the Julieta Ogre series. Large capacity battery allows for long activity and high load capacity. The ogre is the black market equivalent to the Birdwatcher. The black market and the association actually have different item shops. You don't have access. When you're in one faction, you only have access to your faction shop, but you keep all the crafting recipes you've unlocked. So it is possible to use stuff from both factions. The association is mostly anti-ender. And like gathering, they've got like some high capacity stuff. Let me take a look. Switch display. Oh, it doesn't have any special abilities. That's weird. Are these still... Yeah. The rest is showing up just fine. Yeah, I guess the body, even the Birdwatcher doesn't have any special abilities on the body. I understand the thing that you get out of the better black market suits is more defense against enemy cradles. Let's see. Still need 3 more gazer kills. Need so many incubator kills. Oh yeah, I used a ton of ammo. That's unfortunate. I really don't like this marksman rifle. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to load out, I think. Just for fighting. Actually, I dislike this marksman rifle so much. I'm switching back to my plasma charger. Burst assault rifle should be fine for that, and I'm going to use my secondary slot. Usually I use this guy for fighting, sometimes you will get a daily mission to kill things with physical ammo or energy ammo specifically. Most association mechs can't use physical weapons. Most black market mechs can't use energy weapons. One of the advantages of the really garbage starter mech that's made out of tissue paper is that its arms can use both physical and energy weapons. But we're going to set this up. Do I have all the parts for... I do not have all the parts for a spider. Generic... that's unfortunate. Fine. I'll use the Birdwatcher SP for this. That's fine. I've actually got some pretty rare parts. I've got the Rabbit Arms GT +2 and the legs for that. I picked both of those up off of player corpses that I did not make. But I dislike this marksman rifle so much that I'm gonna go out with a worse mech because I don't have enough confidence in it. I'm not gonna be upset if I lose this mech. Whereas I want to use better stuff with the Birdwatcher. I want to use better stuff with the Birdwatcher +1. That's not what I wanted. I still need bullets. Running out of bullets. That's not going to be a problem. Got just 2 stacks of heavy energy ammo because this gun does not deal damage. Okay. Alright. I mean, there are gazers everywhere. So let's go to the southern region this time. Actually, hold on. I forgot something important. Repair all the parts. Now we're going to the southern zone. Go down to the wharf and hunt. And it's there, baby. But again, with this marksman rifle, I kind of don't want to get into any real fights.
Don't worry. You have me at your side.
The Birdwatcher SP is
Nice weather. Let's hope it stays
from the
that
Battle
way.
Pass.
Our current
I think it
objective
looks
can
stupid.
be completed in this very area.
So
I placed a marker
losing
on the map.
a mech
Check it
that
out.
you otherwise can't get the parts for does not bother me at all.
AO search. AO crystals detected.
Alright.
AO crystal detected. Purity.
Probably gonna make
subpar
something
at
angry.
best.
Generally, there will be a monster near every AO crystal
Decent, I suppose.
that gets upset
Let's keep
when it
looking.
hears you excavating. Another tip, lots of players don't like hanging out in rain.
AO search.
If it is
crystal
raining,
detected. Expect little in
AO
terms of
crystals
sound.
will drop
I
better
detect the faint
purity
sound
crystals.
of an engine somewhere. AO search. AO crystal detected. Expect little in terms of sounds. Chaser detected.
I need to fight that. I hear someone
Chaser
fighting.
detected. This is the target of the hunt request. A gazer
Hello.
has noticed us. Hit confirmed. Ender incoming. Nice aim. Ender has sustained damage.
I really
Gazer
hate this
destroyed.
gun. I'm not a good shot to begin with, so I usually stick closer.
Detected by a chaser. Chaser defeated.
Saw a gazer somewhere, but I don't know where she saw it. There. That's a Viscount. I'm not fighting another Viscount. Fighting a tier 3 Ender is kind of tedious and takes a lot of time. so I treat them more like environmental hazards than thing to seriously
Enders matching
fight.
the request description have been sighted in the vicinity. Let's see what we can find.
Oh, come on. When it's raining, Enders get stronger.
Looks like a mild drizzle.
I'm not sure if they deal more damage. They definitely take less damage. But like I said, it's raining right now.
We already
That crystal
discovered this
has that little, like, glow on it. It's gonna be more valuable.
We've arrived at the decontamination facility. We can make progress on the request in this area. Decent, I suppose.
I'm worried
Let's
that might
keep
be a
looking.
parasitic ender. Doesn't seem like it.
AO search. AO crystals detected. I detect the faint sound of an engine somewhere.
Don't like
Other
that.
drifters are currently excavating AO crystals.
See if we can get eyes on that drifter.
Cradle detected. Looks to be a fellow association. And how are you today? Analysis and how are you today?
Hello there.
We've got contact from another drifter. This one's in good
Let's
standing with
see.
the association.
Well, gazers are going to be that way. You can generally tell if a player is association or black market based on the silhouette of their mech, since it's hard to get your
I've
hands
detected the drive sounds of an incoming cradle.
on mechs that aren't from your faction. But hey, stuff happens.
Mega skill primed and ready to go.
There are gazers up here.
The weather's gotten better.
Okay, that person's going their own
Container
way. Good.
confirmed.
Not that I expect them to attack me, but, like, some people might want this body. It does have a unique paint scheme, even though I think it's stupid. And trying to be a little bit vigilant is good. Best practices. Not thrilled with having to listen to drive sounds a bunch. I think they might also be hunting gazers.
Hello there.
We've got contact from another drifter. This one's in good standing. And how are you today?
Not really what I was looking for, unfortunately. Oh,
Parasitic
someone's
ender
finding
spotted.
something. Oh, yeah, parasitic ender. They're hunting somebody.
A parasitic
Not
ender
really
has
my
noticed
problem.
us. Chaser
Has it
detected.
now? A different one or that same one? Looks like it's the same one, in which case it doesn't matter, because someone else is already fighting it. They're probably fighting it to get to that crystal. I'm gonna let them have that crystal. I don't need it.
Ender incoming.
Did they die? Doesn't seem like it. Oh. That's pretty funny. Good luck with that door, buddy. one of our available exits this run is right here. I'm not going to use it. Probably going to go into the jungle area back here. Not super popular.
I detect faint gunfire.
Marshlands, sorry, not jungle. Feels jungle-y to me.
Chaser defeated.
It's very dense. With
AO
vegetation.
crystal detected. Purity, subpar at best. We've been bested by other drifters here time and again. Let's turn the tide to
Let's see what this drags in. Nothing so far.
I suppose. Let's keep looking.
You know, it's never raining when you want it to be raining. The thing I've learned. Yeah, there's an incubator.
Incubator sighted. An incubator has noticed us. Hit confirmed.
Now I guarantee he's gonna have some problems. Oh, he might actually figure it out. Good for him. Oh? Is his AI broken? Did he do the classic incubator move? He did the classic incubator move. Now he's stuck on that ledge. Oh? I don't know that it took damage from that, so I'm leaving. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that incubator is just stuck in that spot now. That happens to incubators all the time. One of the reasons I don't like them.
Detected by a chaser. Nice work. Heavy damage to
That was risky.
Cargo weight increased.
That was a
Mobility
tier
has
2
decreased.
chaser, so it could have dealt some real damage to me. Probably like half my health bar. Ooh, grade A heat pipe. Awesome. That's a good reason to keep things wishlisted, if you even kind of want them. Because your Magus will be able to see if it's in a container
No sign of pursuit.
without
Escape
you having to
successful.
open it.
AO search. Multiple AO crystals detected. There's at least one massive one. Reports indicate ender casualties are common in this area.
Thinking about going after that massive crystal.
According to the association, there's a bounty target in the area. Stay alert. Gazer detected.
Ooh.
This is the target of the hunt request.
Don't like this. Don't like any of this.
Coffin sustained a direct hit.
Okay.
Got it.
Let's heal up from that.
Repairs initiated. Durability has fully recovered.
Come on. Out in the open, please.
Rain. It's like a mild drizzle. Weather resistance
That's
has dropped to
annoying.
half. Chaser detected.
I don't have the weapons to fight incubators down there. So we're leaving. I would prefer a full auto shotgun to fight an incubator whenever
Incubator
possible.
sighted. An incubator has noticed us. Weather resistance falling. I advise using a ceiling kit. Nice work. Heavy damage to that ender. Nice aim. Ender has sustained damage. Weather resistance has reached critical levels.
don't think I'm hitting that. Let's get some weather resistance back.
Weather resistance partially
Maybe
recovered.
use 2 of them.
Do continue to monitor it. Cargo weight reduced. Now functioning at high mobility.
Alright. That's 1 kill.
Incubator destroyed.
Always happens with incubators. It's wild.
I detect the faint sound of an engine somewhere.
Yeah, that one's stuck.
Cargo weight increased. Mobility has decreased.
Alright, what's our exit strategy? Going this way.
Very well then. Destination set. Nice to be a fellow association member. Though combat is unlocked. And how are you today? We've got contact from another drifter. This one's in good standing with the association. An incubator has noticed us. Ender incoming.
Come on, incubator. Excellent. Did not drop its core. Almost never do. That is probably a parasitic ender. It looks too intact.
Decent, I suppose.
We'll know
Let's
in a
keep
second.
looking.
Nope. I was wrong. Not a parasitic ender.
Enders matching the request description have been sighted in the vicinity. Let's see what we can find.
Excellent.
Gazer detected. This is the target of the hunt request. A gazer has noticed us. Hit confirmed. Nice aim.
Excellent.
Ender has sustained
Don't have to use this
damage.
weapon anymore.
We
Fantastic.
already discovered this AO crystal. AO search. Multiple AO crystals detected. They are all small ones. Incubator sighted.
Cool.
Nice work. Heavy damage to that ender.
Melee me? You know you want to.
Battery remaining, half. Other drifters are currently excavating AO crystals.
Excellent.
Rejoice. This item we've stumbled upon is very rare.
Alright. Well, incubator crystals,
Better than
incubator cores
What do you say?
are
we
so
keep
rare. I'm leaving. I don't want to lose that core.
I detect the faint sound of an engine somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
We've been bested by other drifters here time and again. Let's turn the tide today. Chaser detected. 30 seconds until elevator arrives.
Good. I don't want to be near the elevator when it arrives.
15 seconds until elevator arrives. Elevator will arrive in 5 seconds.
Great.
The elevator is here. Board with care.
Alright, let's get on that elevator.
Elevator will descend in 15 seconds. Restoring fuel. We can recover here. The elevator will descend
Probably
shortly.
a successful run. Successful run.
I'll
Excellent.
debrief you once we're back in the garage. We got lucky out there. Let's hope we didn't use it all up. All right. How about we go over our last outing? Next is payout details. Let's start by reviewing your AO Crystal Haul.
Have
This
we?
will yield quite the payout. You've proved exactly what you're worth and capable of. Moving on, here's a rundown of the items you obtained. You got your hands on a lot of rare items. I'm kind of impressed. And now let's take a look at the request progress you've made.
Oh, we can turn in that request. Excellent.
Looks like you've completed a request. Let's also see what progress you've made on any achievements on this expedition. Looks like you made progress on an achievement. That concludes debriefing. Be sure to apply what we've learned.
All right, cool. Actually, let's turn in that request.
Nice work.
Oh,
We've got all the materials for that part on your wish list. Let's head to the craft station.
okay, turn this in. Get paid. I can buy rabbit parts. I can buy rabbit parts. That's a big deal. Oh God. 2 million. 2 million. Okay. Understood. It's gonna be a minute before I buy any rabbit parts. Huh. That's wild. No wonder I see those so rarely in the wild. Amazing. Alright, well, that's all I've got for now. Maybe someday in the next 60 or 70 years, I'll be able to buy rabbit parts. Maybe we'll do this again, who can say?